Welcome back. My name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach. And on this channel, I react to different people's conversations, presentations, and interviews. And today we are reacting to Little Mix. Little Mix is a girl band that I've never heard of before until I started doing my One Direction reactions, and I've seen a lot of your comments. I see them all. It means a lot to me when you like and you comment on my videos. I read through all the comments. I see all of you. I appreciate all of you. So subscribe, like, and in the comment section, let me know who you'd like me to react to next. Or you can say anything you want in the comments. It's your call. It's the beauty of the comment section. So again, Little Mix, here we go. Let's dive into their Cosmopolitan interview. First time reacting.
I'm the wedding next year and I'm not even engaged, put it that way.
Absolutely gagging for it, aren't you?
Little worried I might not be able to understand their accents. I'm just a little worried.
That's right, honey. Yes, you better spell it.
Okay, there's 4 of them.
And all I know is boyfriends
Don't
get
get
the
it.
job.
Oh,
They don't get the angles. They take one picture as an option, I think.
And they just take the mick as well, like he just laughs at me so I can't do it anyway.
Yeah, it's
annoying.
They're really rubbish. No offense. I wouldn't know.
They've got this kind of like dry sense of humor going, it seems like. Like their group dynamic seems to be sort of like just making fun of things in like a sarcastic way. That's the initial impression I have of these girls. They're not really trying to act super professional and polished for the camera. It just seems like the goal is to be funny. It seems like the girl in the center, the girl with the blonde hair, she seems to sort of be driving the humor and driving the engagement. Like my first reaction is she sort of might be the leader. This girl on the very right seems to have body language that's indicating that she's not super into the interview. Like she doesn't really care as much to engage the audience. Like she's kind of just chilling out. What I wanted to say is the girl on the right seems to be the one that cares the least about what people think about her. Like the sense I'm getting so far is none of them really give a shit, but especially the girl on the right.
Leanne, 100 and trillion billion. Absolutely gagging for it, aren't you?
I've planned the wedding next year and I'm not even engaged, put it that way.
I just had to turn the closed captions on. I need to actually read what they're saying because I'm actually having trouble understanding some of their accents. So bear with me here.
She's gonna do it with Charlie Puth. I'm f***ing not. Secret love song with Jason Derulo. Jesse keeps trying to paw me off with any of the male pop stuff. Lewis Capaldi. Oh, that would be nice.
No, Horan.
Our boy Niall Horan. Okay, that was cool. That little interaction was interesting because they seem to really be engaging in conversation. Like what just transpired there seemed like a very natural conversation between the girls who genuinely in that moment felt like real girlfriends. And it didn't feel like they were putting it on for the camera. It felt like that's how they would speak to each other when the cameras were off.
Yeah, wait, what else? Bubba.
Oh, Bubba, that's normal.
Bub.
Liz? I think I just call them bubs or like squishy.
Squishy, yeah, you say
My
that,
little
don't you?
squishy. Jade, what about you? God, make it stop.
Oh, you're enjoying being single, aren't you?
These girls seem like real girls, you know? Obviously they're real, they're human beings, but they seem real in the sense that like these are how I feel like British girls would talk amongst themselves. Maybe this is like the PG version of how British girls would talk amongst themselves about being single or being in a relationship. The girl on the left seems the most relaxed and comfortable on camera. The blonde girl as well seems pretty relaxed and comfortable to be in front of the camera. The other 2 girls, they seem a little more tense on camera. Not like noticeably so, but the girl on the left looks like, you know, she was born in front of a camera in the sense that like it's not bothering her at all. You know, just by her body language, she's sitting back, relaxed, comfortable.
If it doesn't get stuck in your throat, it won't get stuck in your That's it. Here. If you swallow something, my mum, I was like, Mum, I nearly choked because I rather it get stuck in your throat, it won't get stuck in your Not okay. Moving on.
Okay, so none of the girls thought that joke was really funny, or even if they did think it was funny, they restrained from laughing because they thought it was too inappropriate for this. So it's funny, it looks like the girl in the middle might push the limits with the vulgarity and the humor more than the other girls, at least in public, it seems like. It also seems like the girl on the far right is talking the least, and she doesn't seem uncomfortable, so to speak, but she doesn't seem like she's the one to initiate speaking. Like, she'll sort of contribute to the banter, but she won't lead the banter. I don't know if there's like an established leader in this group, but to me it still feels like the one on the top in the middle right. So the girl with the blonde hair seems like the leader so far. She just seems the most outwardly confident out of the rest of the girls. The girl on the left seems very relaxed. The girl next to her with the dark hair also may be a leaderish type, but she doesn't seem to be the one that's like initiating the conversation.
Oh yeah, trying to bring a bit of nightlife back to my hometown. So it was up for sale and I thought, you know what?
I love it.
Go on then. And here I am. Thanks, that's probably my biggest one. What about you?
See how she wasn't like really totally comfortable with all the attention on her. It seemed like at the end she said, "What about you?"
Probably my biggest one. What about you?
Like she was done with the spotlight on her and she wanted to put it on the others. She actually seems, the girl on the far right seems like they all seem pretty relatable in their own way, but the girl on the far right to me is the one that's most familiar to me. She doesn't seem to carry herself like a star. And that's not a bad thing. She just seems like a normal, down-to-earth girl in a way who doesn't necessarily love the spotlight on her.
Sometimes I do think that Leanne has got a little job on the side that we don't know.
Yeah, she must do. How she affords
She
this
just gets
stuff.
all this shit and we're like, yeah, how are you?
Which is why I've got the least amount of money than all of you.
She's a little quieter, the one in the middle with the dark hair. I wish I knew their names so I didn't have to refer to them as the one on the left, the dark-haired one in the center, the blonde one, etc. But the one in the center with the dark hair, she's speaking a little more, and the more I'm listening to her speak, the more I'm liking her. She just sort of opened up about being a little stingy, and she was joking around with the girl on the left about her having like a second job, which I thought was kind of funny. She seems more low-key with her humor. She's a little quieter. She doesn't seem to be the one that's gonna like initiate the jokes and initiate the banter and be like over the top and extra. She kind of just seems to be the one that's sort of like throwing little things in here.
I want to be in Top Boy.
You could be, why not?
Yeah, you could.
Or a chick flick, like a Mean Girls kind of vibe. I like the House Bunny, like something really like just silly. Any movie would be great, honestly. We're open for offers.
The blonde girl in the center, I think she just has sort of the most charisma that I'm seeing out of the four. I sort of gravitate toward her. And she was just doing something there that you don't see a lot of people do when they're on TV because they might be a little more aware that the camera's on them. She was sort of like picking at her fingers and looking at her nails and looking down as she was speaking. To me, that's actually a sign that like she's pretty comfortable with the cameras on her. And she's not really going to change how she acts in front of the camera. She's not like overthinking the fact that she's like looking down at her nails. She's just comfortable with herself in front of the camera.
Thank you so much for watching. Comment below. Hope you liked it.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I think I'd like to see some more of their interviews. They don't really strike me as like these massive superstar celebrities. They all sort of seem normal and like down-to-earth girls in a way. They seem like genuine friends. None of them really seem to be like super engaged or happy with doing this interview. Maybe that's a good thing. They were just sort of like carrying out their normal personalities into the interview without having to try to put it on for the camera. And that's Little Mix. If you're still here, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, support this channel. I love you guys. I'm Max. I'll catch you soon. Peace.